And those folks that just come in, yeah. If you barely came in, I gave a little, I want you to put something on the chat. Next week, Tuesday, you might be traveling, you might be still in school, don't know. But let me know. Let me know if you're going to be here next Tuesday. Just put, I'll be here, or I'm traveling, or whatever. You know, sometimes it's a half day. School districts say we're going to be Tuesdays are half day because of Thanksgiving or whatever. Anyway, I just want to know. So even if there's a handful of us, we're still going to have a lesson, and then we'll record it, and then we'll send it to everybody, and they can kind of get a good gesture of what we went through. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat too. Going back to why is it that
your mom is talking.
why? Let's see. Hold on, Smith. Let's mute everybody for a minute. Mute. Mute. There we go. We got it. Why is it that it doesn't have to be Navajos? It could be English or some other group nation. If their language from day one, they knew how to read and write, no matter if it's English or whatever language, Russian, German, doesn't matter. If their language, if their culture had reading and writing and reading, you can pick up in Navajo really pretty well. I remember when we went to boarding school, well, I had no clue about English. And we were taught the alphabets, A, B, C, and then we tried to get taught how to write, but we couldn't write. I mean, we wrote, but it wasn't very good. But if a teacher said, read this, okay, something. Yes. Okay. Jada is coming in. Hold on. Anyway, this is what happened. So we got taught the English words, how to say this and stuff, and how to hear it and then write it. So phonetically, we were taught, but we had no clue what we were reading. We didn't have no clue about what it meant, you know. So that was the way we grew up. And so going back to the code talkers, they knew how to speak Navajo, and the army or the military, they said the only way we can create a code is if we understand these guys that are doing the code. So they had to know English pretty well. At the same time, they had to create the code in the language, which is Navajo. So they were bilingual, but they didn't know how to read or write their own language because there's no way. Nobody's created it yet. So this is another reason why we honor, we thank. We just had Saturday, the honoring the veterans. And so anyway, it's a good time to talk about this our code talkers. So they were asked to create a code. There was no book. There was nobody's ever created anything in Navajo. So those 29 boys, teenage type boys, they got together and started telling each other how. So the first thing they did was, okay, bomb. What would we say? Bomb. Would we say bomb or tank or plane? You know, they knew it in English, but they didn't, and they also knew it in Navajo just by knowing, right? There are some that they had to create because they themselves, they weren't in the army, so they had to figure out what they're going to call that. For example, if you're a general or sergeant or all those guys, because there's no Navajo word for a general or any of those armed force names. Anyway, they start brainstorming. They were on a deadline. They had to create something. Well, what they did is they took the English letters and, to the best of their ability, said, this sounds like Navajo, you know. So if they said Chinat, I mean airplane, Chide would have to be borrowed from the English and put Chide and create their own word for Chide, not a plane, the car that flies. Anyway, wow, what a task. I believe they were gifted in a lot of ways for these guys to create something. And that's probably the reason why you guys, meaning you didn't grow up, some of you did, but most of you did not know Navajo first. English was first, you know, yeah, or English was first, and Navajo was this, maybe some grandma's words. But anyway, so your dominant language is English. Navajo, second language. Anyway, when the code talkers created those, they knew English, how to read and write English. And so they used the English word on Navajo. That's how you got right here. You got ABE. They said, we'll just keep and we'll just keep the B, because that sound is in Navajo. You know, they kept hearing that sound, and then the but they said, no, is kind of like shorter. It's not it's so they had to come up with a symbol to be able to say and so now we got that little symbol that I just call it a pause. There's glottal stop is what they call when you go into researching it, but little pause. So now you got two sounds, bet, right? And now you know that you lean on English to read Navajo. So in my mind, you guys can learn faster, almost on your own, learn how to read Navajo. And if I said a bet, you could hear it. You go, oh, that sounds like b, and shorter. So now your ears get trained, your eyes get trained, your ears get trained, and you get used to it. And all of a sudden you read Navajo. And you could read really well, and all of a sudden you read it in front of grandma, and grandma's all going, yeah, my grandson can read Navajo. Well, the only thing is, you can read it good. Like you can say a bet, yeah, for sound, somebody put a little X to give it another ha sound, but ho is, I'm okay with the HO. But you can say it perfectly, but if I ask you, what does that mean? You'll probably go, well, I don't know. I can read it, but I can't. Which was interesting because when I was going to boarding school, a lot of us could read English, you know, like, let's say, we don't have English. Oh, lesson. We learn how to by sight. I learned how to read English by sight. Lesson. I could say lesson, but I don't know what it means. I don't know what lesson would mean. So BIA taught us how to read, but they didn't tell us what it meant. So that was kind of interesting, right? So interesting way we can get it up. Well, let's get started. Let's do the words 1 through 8 first. Individual words, the red words. The first one, a bet, a bet, a bet, a bet, ah, bet, short sound, bet, a bet, a bet. If you see number one here, look over to the picture number one over here, and that's what I'm talking about right now. Let me just turn X, no, full. There we go. And now I'm going to just add a little pointer. There we go. So this number one is a bet. And what's cool about it is I'm not just, your English is picking up ah and bet. But at the same time, now you know what it means. So I don't really have to tell you what this is. This is a bet. This is a glass of milk. Oh, a bet. And the word is milk, a bet. Two, to. It almost sounds like there's a W between the T and the O. Sometimes people write it that way, but we all agree that to is good, to is good. To, oh, and to. Dil is low. Don't go dil. No, don't go up. Just the first one. To, dil. Stay down. To, dil. And then chwo. And the good thing about Navajo is all the O's sound the same. Like oh and oh. Oh means it goes up. Oh means it stays. Sometimes we put a nasal on it. You won't see any nasals over here, but we could put a hon with a nasal, but we don't. We say to. If you said to by itself, that means water. Dil is a description of something's going on with the water. Dil means it's bubbly. It's creating this sound, you know, the water that bubbles. And guess what that is? Number two over here. If they said Coke, that would be a pop. Any pop. Doesn't matter if it's Coke or Dr. Pepper, doesn't matter. All of them are called twadilchwashin. And back in the old days, we had our favorite wasn't Coke. Our favorite was the red soda pop. Yeah. Twadilchwashin. That's what we grew up with. So twadilchwashin. Water that bubbles. Water that bubbles. Yeah. So that's how the code talkers created words, was just the way their parents also create all that. That water's bubbling inside. Oh yeah, let's just call it twadilchwashin. Pop. All right, 3. This one has together, but just say and go high. And then say BH. Ba. Ba by itself means bread. So we have a bread here. And this is kind of like a bread here. And then we say ba, se. Kanne. Remember when you have an N, you said this nasal. N is nasal, or I is nasal, A is nasal. All the vowels around the N would be nasal. Okay, so you say kanne, sakane, ba sakane. Sakane means the one that tastes sweet, the bread that tastes sweet. And if you look over here, this one doesn't taste as sweet as this one. So we say cake, bread that is sweet. So now you know how we got the name cake. It's sweet bread. All right, basikane. So it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense why create it the way they did it. Let's go to number 4 right here. Mazdel, Maz. Notice the nasal because of the M. You got these nasal sound. Maz. Not Maz, it's Maz. And then L to is L. Mazdel. Over here, it's a pie. Mazdel. Now, some Navajos, they have a different name because we are all together to make a decision. this is to me, this is a New Mexico word because they were closer to the Spanish, and the Spanish was making pies, and our folks are going, oh, Ma's dead. I think they're saying Ma's dead. And Spanish might be a little different, but they're close, right? Ma's dead. So that became their word for pie, where people in Arizona, Navajos in Arizona, they say bisacle, meaning stuff that is put into the bread, bisacle. But we accept both. We accept both. Hold on just a minute. I got a call coming in. Hadi? Oh, connect I didn't. Let me do it right now. Could you? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm gonna pause. I was teaching, but I'm pausing right now. Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, so I gotta do something real quick here. Luckily, here's somebody coming in. There we go. Now we got 26 people. All right, so let's see. We had an activity. We had a great activity just the other day. Blue Mountain, the Nat people had a great get together. Had over 100 people. That's cool. And, if you haven't done so, the new people, tell me if next Tuesday you're gonna be here or you're gonna be off on a break or something. Let me see. I gotta set this off real quick. Sunday the 12th. Oh, that's Sunday the 12th. I don't want that one. Shush. Here's give me this one. Oh, getting close. Another one. Let's see. There it is. Okay, I gotta set agenda. Yeah, real quick. Come on. Share. Oh, there you go. And I'm gonna send this to secretary. Yes. There she is. And okay. All right, there we go. All right, now we're back to our there. Okay, so let's go back to this one. Mazdel, so that's the reason how they got. But we accept both. We accept Mazdel and Bitzakle because they both mean the same thing. All right, so now you know how Navajos make new words. If tomorrow somebody created a brand new technology, we can come up with a word. We can make up a word. All right. Anyway, next one, number 5. Bear. See how it goes? A high. Instead of saying bear, we say bear. Ka. Ka is a rabbit, but in this word it's gonna be different. Bear ka. She is SH and the E, right? No, I don't. She is good. Bekashi. Wow, that's another word. We didn't own any bekashis a long time ago, but sheep was our big thing. And these things came, the be and bekashi came from the Spanish. Well, I don't know about the be, but for sure bekashi, because the be, we knew we had the be in the mountains. We knew them before we got to know Spanish. Wild sheep. But bekashi was a new thing for us. And in Spanish, I think, see, we don't have a V sound in Navajo, but we have a B sound, which is close to, instead of saying v, we say b, right? And anyway, in Spanish, it probably sounds like vekashi or something with a V sound. But we don't have the V sound in Navajo. So any Navajo word, we don't have any, no V sound. Anyway, vekashi means bitsen. So cow, bitsen, it's meat, cow meat, which is a steak right there. Okay, vekashi bitsen. Bitsen, notice how be and then tsen is one. Oh, God, I can hear another sound here. Let me back up for a minute. And make sure that we do it right. Okay. Vekashi bitsen. See how it goes slow? I mean, just quick. So we got to have it that. Bitsen. And take that one. And now, so there's a difference between and that I had to take the middle one out. So bitsen means it's meat, the cow's meat. And if I say the turkey's meat, taji bitsen. This is interesting. Taj comes from the word ishtaj. You know, like the beak, how the birds eat, they just peck at it. Well, taj, that's what it means, taj. And then ji, this means the one that pecks. And that became the word turkey. And this one this is the meat of a cow. This is the meat of a taji. So we say taji bitsen. Got to do the same thing instead of saying bitsen, we say bitsen. All right, now it's correct. So bekashi bitsen. Notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bekashi bitsen. All right, somebody else trying to get in here. So let's get them in here. Yeah, good job. All right, let's go to, so bekashi bitsen and taji bitsen right there. And this is going to be an interesting word that we're going to learn. We'll learn it when we get to the sentences. But right now we're just doing vocabulary. A bit to the church, Bashikane, Mazdel, bekashi bitsen, taji bitsen. All right. So, if you're going to pass out today, you got to learn those, okay? Got to learn those. And the last two, ba, which is easy because that's right there. Ba, batikane is the one that's over here. Ba is the one that's over here. Or, look at this. I don't know if you noticed, but if I made it big, you could probably see it. That is a fry bread. Anyway, fry bread. Datini, date, da, de, kneel, two sounds, kneel, kneel, and then the last one, raj, stretch it out, raj. So there's 4 sounds, kneel, raj. Wow. The other day we had a visitor. I asked this person to come and do a cultural presentation, and I told her, we went on what we call the long walk. Tell us something about the long walk. Well, he started talking about, at one point, he talked about there are foods that Navajos never had before. For example, coffee. Never had coffee before. Rice. Never had rice before. And they had to learn how to eat it. The coffee, they boiled it. Yet, if this is food, how come the beans of the coffee, they're still hard. They keep chewing on it, it wouldn't break. But finally they figured out that they needed to just drink the juice. Rice, the same thing. Now, fry bread is interesting how he told about the fry bread. He says tortillas were being made by the Spanish, so we learned how to do the tortillas from the Spanish. And so And for our Navajo people, it'd be tzikatzite, meaning our style of tortillas. Anyway, one day, food was scarce, and bacon was introduced, right? Bacon, lard was introduced, and they never used that before. So he said that as they were seeing all this grease in the big pan, one Navajo decided, what if I made the tortillas and then put it into the boiling grease? What would happen? Would that still be called, tortilla? So he did that. All of a sudden, he tried to describe what was going on, and the word he said was "tatanilraj," which is our word for vibrate. Tatanilraj. What does that mean? Tatanil. Look at it's bubbling. It's bubbling. It's got bubbles. It's turning into bubbles. Tatanilraj. So from that day forward, he says, we call that kind of bread, fried bread, we call it tatanilraj. Wow, tatanilraj has 4 sounds. Da, de, nil, tatanilraj. Raj comes back down. Just so you know where things came from. and so we honor our veterans, we honor the code talkers. And they did more than just come up with a code, right? They came up with a code so good that even the Navajos couldn't figure out that code either. And it's their language, So that's how good that code was. Nobody could do it. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the sentence. The first one we're going to do is down at the bottom there. Yeah. And we'll put it back on view here. Slideshow. And we'll put it so that we can see just, so I can use if I need to, I can get to the top part. All right, so next one is just the pointer. But yeah, so last time we started using the word yat es. So if I was talking to Dex, I would say yat es Dex. And then I ask the question, food, what kind of food do you like? Which food do you like? Which Haidígíí? So now we could put Chiyan second, or we could put Haidígíí in the beginning. Haidígíí Chiyan, or we could also say Chiyan Haidígíí. It has the same meaning, right? Which food? Chiyan. Chiyan. How did they get that word? Food. Oh, ones that you eat, things that you eat, tachiyaniki, things that you eat. So over time, it just came chiyan, haidígíí. What kind of food do you like? So if I said Dex, chiyan haidígíí, and he just go over here and decide his choice, right? Anything. And he'll say, yeah, Mr. Long, Todel Choshi Shiltakan. Wow, I out of all this food, Todel Choshi is my favorite, So that's what he's trying to say. I like Todel Choshi. Todel Choshi. We don't have to say Iki. You can just say Todel Choshi Shiltakan. We don't have to do Iki. So, but it's written, so let's just say so so right now it's going to be your choice. I don't have to say do this one, no, it's going to be your choice. It's your choice. Which of these food do you like? And you'll say, Mr. Wong, Bashikane, Shilikan, Bashikane. And let's do that. Let's not worry about the iki because it means you hear that more often. Okay, so exit it. And we're going to let go of this iki. It just means the one. Okay, but we just say ba shilikan. Start with that. Ba shilikan. I have that the slideshow. And back to pointer. Let's do it. Whoops, not the pen. No, don't want the pen. I want the pointer. There you go. All right, let's do it. I think you understand this little bit, this little bit one. All right, let's just go. If you want to do the conversation with these two boxes, put O in the chat box. O, 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 O. That's the sound of a porpoise. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. We're gonna go with the first O. Micah P, Yad Micah P. Chian Hait Egi Nishakan.
Yat Mr. Long. Mazdel she the kan.
Shishakan Nijan. Ask me question. Ian Hait Egi Nishakan.
Yat den she yan Haidígíí nith kyan.
Okay. Let me just stop real quick here. I just need to keep. Here we go. Let me do something real quick. I think this will help. Exit. There you go. Okay, so you almost hear two, but for some reason the dictionary is only writing Chian and Haidígíí, Nishikan. So that way you can kind of see individual. Same over here. All right, I think we're set. All right, let's go back. Let's see where view slides and pointer and oh, I need to do that. But okay, here we go. All right, go ahead, Husky, Micah P. You're asking a question to Dana. Say, yeah, Dana.
Yat dena Chian Haidígíí nith kan.
Yat Micah Tati Nishkarish.
Okay, Dadini guys, and then the last two words. Shiftakan. Oh, that's another mistake. That should, yeah, that should be just a period, not a question mark right there. Just understand it, that's a period. I'm not going to change it. All right, Joliet. Okay, your turn. Dana, ask Marissa. Not Marissa.
Yat Risa. Chian Haidígíí kan.
Yat den Bashikane Shilikan.
Joliet. All right, your turn, Marissa, to Tim. So yeah, Tim.
Yat etem Chiyan Haidígíí Nishakan.
Tim, are you there? I better see what, if I see the participants, I can see what's going on. There you go. Say that again. It's trying. Your mic's trying, but it's not coming through. All right. We're going to accept it as you did it. Okay. All right. So let's try that. Tim asked the question to Kimbra. Kimbra. Say Kimbra. All right, now it's kind of died. All right. Well, let me ask Kimbra. Kimbra, Chian Haid Ehegi Nishakan.
Yate
Or-
Mr. Long. Mal Shizakan Majdel God Darden Nil Yash Shitakan.
Yeah. So you had two, right? Mas delto Datinilaj. Would you say Datinilaj? Say that second one.
Darden Yash.
Nah, down here. Yeah. How'd you know to put do in there? Is that something that you picked up from last time? That's cool.
You helped teach us, so I just remembered.
Yeah. Good job. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do it. You can say Bato Beto Todel Chore Shilakan. And you'll be right. You'll be right. Najani cat. All right. So now you, Kimberly asked Dex a question.
Yate Adax Chian Haide Ginish Ekan.
Yate Cambria. Hold on, I forgot what it was called for a second. Todel Choje Shitkan.
Silicon. Good. Najan, yeah. All right. You, meaning Dex. Dex, ask Mishacho. Mishacho. Yate Mishacho.
Yate Mishacho. Chiyan Hadege Nishikan.
Yate Dax Tode Shoji Shitlikan.
Shado. All right. All right. So Machito Nido, ask a question to Candice.
Yate Candice Shiyan Ha Dikit Iskan.
Yate Mishacho on Taj Bitse Shilikan.
Shakan. Yeah. Candice asked a question to Karina. Yeah, Karina.
Yate Karina Yan Hadaki Nishlikan.
Yate Candice Tode Choshi Shitlikan.
Yeah. Karina asked Ezra.
Yate Ezra Chian Haidígíí Nishlikan.
Yate Karina Tode Choshi Shishlikan.
Okay, Ezra asked Alicia. Alicia.
Yate Elisha Chian Haidigi Nishlikan.
Yate Ezra Basliski.
I can't say it.
Lakana.
Vaslikane Shulkan.
Shushakan. All right, your turn. Ezra or Alicia. Ask Nijone. Nijone.
Yate Nijone Chi Ya Hade Hade Rish. I can't do this. Oh my.
Ian. Hey Dicky.
Haidígíí Klin
Nishakan.
Nishlikan.
Nijo. Good job. All right, Nijone, your turn. Is your mic on? Let's see. Let's see there. No goodie here. Let's see. Are you on, Nijone? For some reason I don't see your name.
Mr. Long, he said he had to go. Nijoni said he had to go in the chat.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll catch her next time. All right. Let's see, who was it that was asking? Alicia, ask Luke. Yeah, Luke. Going back to Alicia.
I have a question. Can you read like the whole thing again, like on the part that I have to read?
Okay. So Yat, you would say Yat Luke. You see that? Yan. You have to say that through your nose at the same time. Hi. And make this almost two eyes. Yan. Hey Dicky. Neslakan. Try.
Okay. Who am I asking again?
You're asking Luke.
Okay. Yate Luke Chayan Hade.
Yate. Oh. Yate Alicia. Tazi Bitse Shilikan.
Should go. All right, so let's go to Luke. You ask Jada.
Yate Jada Ian Hadege Nelekan.
Okay, Jada. See there. Oh, maybe I don't see his name. How come I don't see his name?
Jada had to leave early too.
Okay, very good. Oh, we gotta get going earlier before they take off. All right, let's go. Tim, another Tim, right? Luke asks, Tim.
Okay. Yate Tim. I Yone Haidígíí Nil Lekan.
Yat Luke. Bashinika.
Bashinika. Yeah. All right, your turn, Jada. Jada, talk to Tim. Tim, talk to. Is Najona back? No, she had to go. Oh. Okay, we're back to the first person again. Let's go back to Micah P. So Tim, say Micah P. Micah P.
Yat
Micah P. Hagegina it ka doodago.
Oh, Chian Haidígíí, Chian Haidígíí Neshakan. Which fruit do you like? Is this for Tim? You're saying Yat Micah P. Chian Haidígíí Neshakan. Try that.
Yat Micah Chinya Hage Dega Nitkan.
Got it. All right, Micah P.
Jette eten. Da dinishka has she this kan.
Very good. Now let's move up to where it says Yat Mr. Long. Haidígíí Neshakan. And now see where now we're going to use doodago. So what I'm saying is I'm going to say a bet doodago twadil chusha. So I'm saying Haidígíí. Which one of these do you like? A bet and then the word doodago. Twadil chusha nishakan. So the person that you ask is going to choose between a bet and twadil chusha. So now they say, let's say Sam, that is Sam, and I choose. I can say a bet or I can say twadil. That is Sam. Twadil chusha shitlakan. That's it. That's all you guys do. All right, let's try it. Let's go to Micah P. Ask, where's the O column? There you go. Ask Dana. Dana, and you choose either 1 and 2 or 5 and 6 or 3 and 4 or 8 and 7, because they're kind of similar, right? 1 and 2 are the liquids, 3 and 4 are like the desserts, and the 5 and 6 are the meats. You have to choose between one of the meats, and the 8, 7 is like the bread. Which bread do you like? Kind of idea. You got it? All right, Micah B, say Yat to Dana.
Jette eten. Haidígíí Neshakan. Bahi Kani doodago. Ba Mazdil.
Oh, Mazdel. So you got a choice.
Yate Micah. Shishlikan. Ajishkani.
Bashikane, Shishikan. So flip it around. Okay, Najong, Bashikane, Shishikan. Good. Got it. Let's go to, okay, Dana, you're asking Marissa.
Yate Marissa. Haidígíí Neshakan. Doodago. Dati Nirishkash. Or
Doodago.
Doodago.
Okay. Choose between Datinilaj, Doodago, Ba. Go ahead.
Yat eten. Ba Shishlakan.
Your turn. Go ahead, Marissa. Go to ask Tim.
Yat Tim Haidígíí Neshakan. Begashi bitse doodago Taje bitse.
Yat Dana.
Marissa.
Emarissa. Emarissa.
Yeah, just Marissa. Okay. Go ahead.
Be.
Haidígíí nishlikan.
Shinishlikan.
And now you have to say 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 or 3 or 4. So doodago is a long word for or, right? You have to say doodago. So you have to say, let's say the 1 and 2, a bet doodago. So you give this person the choice with haidígíí nishakan, a bet doodago, and they have to give you an answer, one or the other. So Tim, you can just follow me up to a certain point. You're talking to I guess you're talking, Tim, you're talking to Kimbra. Yeah, they have camera. Haidígíí nishakan, a bet doodago. All right. Go ahead, Tim, try it.
Yeah. Emarissa.
Cambria.
Oh, Canberra. Canberra, Matt. Business canto dago mizadele.
Which ones did you do? What numbers? 7?
And 4.
3 and 4. Okay. Yata A Tim. Ba. No. Yata A Tim. Maj Del. She'ekan.
Oh, shitlikan. Nijani. I can tell you're following the pattern, so that's really good. Really good. All right, so let's keep going. Marissa Kimbra, you're talking to Dex now.
Okay.
Dex.
Yata A Dax. Haidígíí Ekan. Begashi. Bitch. Doodago. Kaja. Bitch.
Here comes Dex. Let's see what he likes. We should take a vote, huh? How many would say Begashi would send? Or how many would say 20%? All right, are you there, Dex? He might have to leave. Okay, let's go down the list here. Canberra. Let's go Misha Cho.
Yata A Misha Cho. Haidígíí Ekan. Begashi. Bitch. Doodago. Taja. Bitch.
Bitsin.
Oh.
All right, man.
Which ones did you do real quick?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Okay. Yate, Cambria. Hold up, guys. It's a hard decision. Give me a second.
Okay.
I love both.
I love both, guys. It's the turkey season, but we love steak year round. Yate, Cambria. Shislikan.
Oh, now we know. Okay, now Misha Cho, you're talking to Candice.
Okay. Yate, Candice. Haidígíí Nislikan. the choji and Bekashipitsu. So 2 and 5.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yate Mishacho Begashibitse Shitlakan.
We know now. Okay, good. All right, Misha. What was Misha? Candace, talk to Karina.
Yate Karina Haidígíí Nishlakan Bach doodago de Nishgaj.
Raj.
Raj.
Yeah, they can. Wait, which ones did you choose?
Number 7, number 8.
Oh.
Yeah, they Candace. Ba shil the can.
Yeah. All right, you're on Karina. Ezra. Sayade Ezra.
Yeah, they Ezra. Haidígíí the can. Ba le cane. To the go mazdel.
Yate Kanina Mazdel Shishikan.
Now we know. Good, Najani. Yeah. All right, Ezra, you're talking to Alicia.
Yate Elisha Haidígíí Nishkan Abe doodago. Wait, okay, I'm gonna restart.
Okay.
Yate
Yeah.
Elisha Haidígíí Nishkan Abe doodago todi choshi.
So you picked number 1 and number 2, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yatze Ezra. To the chisose shishlikan.
Yeah. Tush. Tush. Yeah. Just that's how it sounds. All right, you're on Alicia or Ezra. Oh no. Alicia. Is Najona back? No, she's gone probably. Luke. Is he there? Luke, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Alicia, Luke. Now with this kid.
Yate Luke Haidígíí Baslikini. I think I said that wrong.
Baslikane. You're good.
Baslikane. Dago Mazdi del.
Mazdel.
Yate Alicia. Balikane Shilakin Mazde.
Yeah, your choice. You have to either say Baslikana or Mazdel.
So Balikane.
Okay, Baslikana Shilsakan. Najoniet. Now, is Jada there? Okay, he's gone. How about Tim? Are you there? I think Tim's there, but I'm sure. Okay, there he is. Najoniet. Luke asked him.
Yate Tim Hadegene Likin Ba Dodago Dadine Keza.
Navajo. Oh. All right, your turn, Tim.
Yeah.
Luke.
Luke. Bekashi.
Oh, the choice is between 8 and 7. 8 and 7.
Ba and Shishlikan.
Good job. Very good. Very good. Does anybody else want to do it? I can do it. If not, I think this is it for today. I love this one because everybody likes food. Yeah. So if you didn't do it, you just do it with somebody at your house. Okay. Just say to show them a bunch of pictures like this. And then they'll say, ayo. Sometimes they say ayo really lots. So if you want to say really good, ayo shishakan. See, that's how they would say. If they really like it, that's what they'll say. All right, anybody have any questions? Tuesday we'll be on. Next Tuesday we'll be here. Okay. Oh, Dex come back on. He must have ran an errand and come back. Dex, are you back? Tim's going to ask you a question. No, he's not back. He's gone again. Okay, he might be having a problem. Hagushi, nobody have no questions, yeah. All right, next Tuesday, 4 o'clock.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
Yeah, I missed the rest of the lesson. My Max book died after I did pass off thing with the white boxes. Was there anything after that I missed?
All right, so we just did the blue part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do the blue boxes then?
Yeah. Do you want to do it with
Okay.
Tim? Is Tim still there? Tim, can you ask a question? Yeah, Dex.
I'm here with my dad. He speaks Navajo.
Really?
So, yeah, hold on. Let me turn off my Bluetooth.
Okay.
Hi, Dad. So, can you do this pass off with me?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta put it on speaker. It's me.
It sounds like a real Navajo.
Okay, it's the blue boxes. You do the first blue box.
Yeah.
Can my dad start?
Yeah. So Dex, Haidígíí, and then you choose 2 food items, like 1 and 2. A bet doodago. Go ahead. Yeah.
Ja, det är så illa.
Haidígíí. A bet doodago.
Heidi Lanneslakan.
Got to Dad. Got to oh, sorry, my mind went blank for a second.
Yeah, it's between 1 and 2. Haidígíí.
Between 1 and 2.
Yep.
Toda Choje Shizukan.
Oh. Now we know. Milk takes second. Toda comes first. All right, you got it. Thank you, Kat. Next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Next Tuesday.
Will I be able to get on call next Tuesday? We're gonna be on the cruise.
I don't think so.
No.
We'll try.
We'll try and get on.
Okay. We'll record it just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on it.
Go on it.
Yeah, have a good day or rest of your week.
Nope. Thank you. Go on it.
Mr. Long,
Oh.
we say edota, not doodago. Doodago. I never heard that before.
Doodago. Doodago is or doodago is another way. Oh.
Yeah, we say edodago from Many Farms Chinle area.
I'm gonna remember that one. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good week.
See you.
Yeah.
Mr. Long,
Oh,
I wanted to ask, were you a principal?
oh yeah.
In Montezuma Creek?
Montezuma Creek, yes.
Oh, do you remember Betty Bilsey?
Bilsey, yeah.
Yeah, Ramona Bilsey's sister.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Well,
for
nice to
telling me.
see you again.
Yes, good to see you again.
All right, we'll see you.
Oh, Hakushi. Tuesday.
All right,
Good. Kone.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm gonna turn the mic off. Stop this thing. Oh, there you go. I'll just turn this